Welcome all. In today's video, we are going to write a program to transfer a data from internal RAM memory to the external memory of 8051 microcontroller. The problem statement to perform this data transfer operation is: write a program to transfer a block of data from a RAM memory location of 20H to external memory location of 2430H. Now here we have to transfer a block of data of size 5. That means we have to transfer 5 bytes of a data from a RAM memory location to the external memory location. During the instruction set of 8051 microcontroller, we have seen that move is an instruction which is used for internal RAM related data transfer operation, whereas MOVX is an instruction which is used for external memory related data transfer operations. So let's see how these two instructions are used to transfer a block of data from internal RAM memory to the external memory of 8051 microcontroller. We know that in 8051 microcontroller, the RAM memory is of size 128 bytes, having address range from 00H to 7F, whereas external memory can be of 64 kilobytes, having address range from 4 times 0H to 4 times EFH. Now, here we want to transfer a block of data present on a RAM memory locations starting from 20H to the external memory locations starting from 2430H. To perform these transfer operations, we have to use the address pointer, one for the RAM memory address and one for the external memory address. Now, as the RAM memory address is 8-bit, we can use 8-bit address pointer either @R0 or @R1. Here, we will use @R0 as an address pointer, which will initially point to the address of RAM memory 20H. Similarly, we have to use the address pointer for the external memory address, but external memory address is a 16-bit address. So we have to use the 16-bit address pointer, which is DPTR in 8051 microcontroller. Once we initialize the address pointer, we cannot transfer the data directly from one address to the another address, as 8051 does not allow us to transfer the data from one address pointer to the another address pointer directly. So this is not allowed in a 8051 microcontroller. So to perform this operation, we have to use the accumulator. First of all, the data is moved from a RAM memory location to the accumulator. For this, we have to use the instruction move a,@R0. Whenever this instruction is executed, the data pointed by the address pointer will be moved to the accumulator first. Once data present in accumulator, we can move the data from accumulator to the external memory by using the instruction MOVX @DPTR, A. In this way, the first data byte from RAM memory has been transferred to the external memory. But same operations we have to repeat for remaining 4 data bytes. Hence, we have to take one counter which will give the information how many data bytes we have to transfer from RAM memory to the external memory. Hence, we will take a register R2 as a counter which will get decremented for every data byte to be transferred from a RAM memory to the external memory. Let us write the program and observe the simulation output. First of all, we will initialize the value of register R0 with the address of RAM memory from which we have to transfer the data. Then we will initialize the value of DPTR register with the address of external memory where we have to transfer the data. Then we'll take one register as a counter which will indicate how many data bytes we have to transfer. So here I will take the register R2, which will be initialized to the 5, so that 5 data bytes will be transferred. Then we'll transfer the data from RAM to the accumulator first by using the instruction move a comma @R0. Then we'll transfer the data from accumulator to the external memory pointed by the DPTR register by using the move x instruction, move x @DPTR, a. This will complete the data transfer from first address location of RAM memory to the first address location of external memory. Similarly, we have to go for the second address. So to go to the second address, we have to increment the values that register pointers are pointing. So I will increment the value of register R0 so that it will point to the next address, that is 21H. Similarly, I will increment the value of DPTR, which will point to the next address, that is 2431H. Now we will use the instruction djnz R2, back. This instruction will decrement the value of R2 first and then compare with the 0. If not 0, then jump to the location labeled by back. If 0, do not jump, go to the next instruction. Okay? Now why we have used this instruction? Because once we transfer 1 data byte, our counter should be decremented. How many times we have to decrement counter? Till all 5 data bytes will be transferred. And when all 5 data bytes are transferred, R2 becomes 0. So this instruction will decrement the value of R2 after every data byte transfer and compare the value of R2 with the 0. If not 0, it will jump back to this location and perform the data transfer operation for the next byte of a data. So here we'll add the label for the jump, that is the back. So in this way, after every data byte transfer, the address pointer will point to the next address, reduce the counter and jump back for transferring the next data byte till counter becomes 0. Let us simulate this program and observe the simulation result. First of all, I will go to the options for target and select create hex file option. Then go to the project, build target, observe 0 errors, go to the debug, start debug session. Now here we require 2 memory windows, one for the RAM, another for the external memory. To open the memory windows, view, memory window. To go to the RAM memory address, we have to use D:. D indicates data memory, RAM memory. In RAM memory, I require the address 20H, so I will enter the 20H. We'll go to the 20H address. Similarly, I will open the another memory window for the external memory. To access external memory address, we have to enter X:. I want to go to the external memory address location of 2430H. Okay, so this is our external memory address 2430H. Now to transfer the data, our initially RAM memory should have some data, then only we can observe whether it is transferred to the external memory or not. So what we have to do, simply double click on this data bytes and edit the values. I will simply add the values here at a RAM memory locations. I have added more than 5 values so that we can observe our program can transfer only first 5 values to the external memory. Now we'll go for the step-by simulation. In the first step, we can observe that register R0 will be initialized with the address 20H. So R0 got the value 20H. Next, DPTR will be initialized. Currently, our DPTR is having the value 000H. So if you click on the step execution, DPTR is initialized to the 2430H. Then R2 will be initialized with the 5. In the next step, from the address pointed by R0, that is nothing but 20H, our address 20H is having the value 12, will be copied into the accumulator. So accumulator, which is initially 0, will get the value 12. Okay? And this value of accumulator will be copied into the address pointed by the DPTR. So in the next step, we can observe that accumulator data is copied into the external memory address 2430. So first data byte is transferred from RAM memory to the external memory. In the next step, the value of address pointer R0 and DPTR will be incremented so that it can point to the next address location from which the data will be transferred. So if I click on the next step, R0 is incremented to the 21, DPTR is incremented to the 2431. Then it will decrement the value of R2 and compare with the 0. R2 is 4, which is not 0, so it will jump back and go for the next data byte transfer from next address location, that is 21H, to the next address location 2431. And next data byte has been transferred to the external memory. So in this way, if I go on step-by-step execution, we'll get the 5 data bytes transferred from RAM memory to the external memory. As soon as 5 data bytes are transferred, the DJNZ instruction will result into the value of R2 to the 0, and as soon as R2 becomes 0, it will get out of this loop and stop the execution of program. So this is about the data transfer from RAM memory to the external memory in a 8051 microcontroller. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe and share the video.